theatre gaming mechanic Jason Donnelly here. How you doing? And together we are
A
Wild Gamers Appeared.
Welcome back to another review that took very long to come.
Also, that intro kind of took a long time to kind of sync up perfectly there.
Oh, don't worry. That's the power of editing.
Fair point. So yeah, apologies as we did put in our channel update video. Apologies for the length of time this has taken to come on.
Because, yeah, I have college.
I have work.
And life.
Yeah. And as I said, and I know the thing that I'm about to say this Shane's about to roll her eyes at me. Anybody who knows me outside of here or in theatre will know this phrase. Life, as in theatre, and I'm going to say it the proper way for this.
Okay.
Life, as in theatre, is a complete prick.
But, yes.
Yes, we work well with younger age groups.
Yes.
Anyway, moving on.
Even though you all probably think I'm 12, even though I'm 22.
She actually is, I'm not joking. I've seen her ID. It's ridiculous.
I know.
Anyway, we're getting off topic.
Yes, so we, obviously as you can see from the said title and whatever thumbnail I cock up.
Yes, yeah. Editing, Katie? Get that shit done, pal! Come on now!
What, you think Editor Katie will get this ish done?
Well, she needs reminders every so often. You know, it's the thing.
Without
Anyway.
Editor Katie, we'd be doomed. You know
Yes.
that?
Right,
And
so...
I'm sorry, sometimes it's like Editor Katie's like another personality.
It's like Jekyll and Hyde all over again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway.
Anywho, so yes, we are reviewing the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
So, I was very, very excited to go and see this film. We did have plans to go and see another film very, very recently.
Which was the Power Ranger movie.
Yeah, which for some reason has decided to vanish off the face of the planet and is no longer in the movies.
I'm guessing it's going to the point where it's about to be turned into a DVD.
Fair enough.
And then we can just buy the DVD and we'll review it then.
Yeah. So, we went in positive thinking. I really enjoyed the film. To be honest, I enjoyed the first one more though. But let's get into some good points, because you know that's why you guys are here.
Yes.
And that's why she is here with me.
Yes, and that's so that you could be like, oh, this movie sounds interesting, I'm gonna go see it, even though probably everyone's seen it by now, but...
Yes, but there we are. Anyway,
Yes,
so the first part I'm going to start off with today is, if any of you guys have been a part of my channel, you'll know that one of my favourite things about games is I get so excited about things like graphics and art design. Now, the Guardians of the Galaxy film #1, I thought they took it far, but they didn't take it far enough. But when they came to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, they took it to a whole new plateau. I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a point in the film which, for anybody who knows, you'll know what the bit I'm talking about. But there's a unity moment in the film, and it's right near the end, and it's beautiful. It made me very, very happy.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
When it comes to me, like, you guys know what I'm like when it comes to writing in films and anime, and even when it comes to games as well. If it's not written well, it ain't worth my time. Stupid moment.
Oh, that's bad. Anyway, moving on.
You agree with me though.
Muffin shooter. What?
Anywho, yes. But yeah, the writing in this was very, very well done. Again, I don't expect any less from the Marvel team, because usually out of like 9 out of 10 movies are written really well. And also the comedy you expect from a film that has a baby tree and a raccoon that talks, you know fine well that it's gonna, well, you think at first it might be a bit but it's hilarious.
Yeah. See, just when I was saying about graphics a minute ago, the progression of Groot and of Rocket, you can just see the time pass. It's incredible. It's awesome.
Yes, and also just like And anyway, speaking of when it comes to the writing, I will say, as much as I liked how it was written, see, the storyline is very, very, very cliche. To the point where it's like, I'm sure I've seen this movie somewhere before.
Yeah.
Obviously, I will not spoil what happens in the storyline, and again, if you've yet to see it and you're still deciding if you want to go see it or not, I will say you can see a lot of things that's going to happen like a mile away. Like, soon as we sat in the cinema and we saw a certain character appear, I was like, But yeah, not going to say anything else about that character.
Yeah. The one thing, and I'll chip in on this one, the one thing I will say storyline-wise, there was a certain point in the film where, you know, main character met a more prominent person in their lives. It just felt that the director or whoever wrote that part of the film just kind of decided to go, right, we'll lift up the audience and just plop them into this one area. There was no build up at all.
No.
It just kind of felt a bit kind of not stuck together, but a bit kind of brought together last minute in my mind.
Yeah, like maybe they thought of doing a different story, but again, it's about a certain main character and their past, basically, that we all knew was going to be brought up at some point.
Oh.
You can maybe guess what it is because it has been talked about, but I still won't say anything just in case.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say, of course, but again, Marvel movies, as much as I love them, they can get very, very cliche.
Yeah.
Like, I won't lie about that, even though, as you all know me very well, I'm a huge Marvel fangirl. But even I can admit when there's things where I'm like, okay, Marvel, calm down.
Yeah. There is a lot. Even if you were to look back over like a lot of the Marvel franchise, there is a lot of things in a lot of the movies that just kind of feel like there's no point to them being there.
Yeah.
Or don't actually contribute at all to the story.
Because a lot of the times, in my cases, I feel like Marvel doesn't do villains well, except for one exception, and that's Loki. But that's Loki.
See, this is one subject I have a difference of opinion. Fair enough. Loki is a good villain. And he's great for the whole Thor franchise. Mm-hmm. But I would say that my ultimate villain, just because I haven't really seen much of him, and I'm interested to get into some of the lore behind him before Infinity War, Thanos.
Yes.
Which
he does seem like an interesting villain, and they are building him up to the point where we all know he's like, if I remember correctly, like Thanos is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to the comics.
Yeah. This
man has killed so many people, so many important characters, but again, we don't know who exactly he's going to kill in the next when he appears.
Yeah. The main thing that I'm looking forward to, and then after this we will get back onto this review, we've kind of gone off on a tangent.
But you already know that's what we're like anyways.
The one thing I am looking forward to, because I've been looking into this myself, if editing Katie, if you hear this, put an image up about this and it'll make more sense. The glove that Thanos wears, the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yes, speaking of that.
Which we conveniently have pre-made a duplicate copy. Nice work. Is
yeah, pretty much yeah.
Which can we just say for general well-being, this isn't the Infinity Gauntlet. This is an oven mitt. But anyway, the reason why I'm excited about this is on the Infinity Gauntlet itself has 5 stones, the Infinity Stones.
As you can see here.
Which are on all areas of the glove. But what I found out is, which nobody, I don't think, really notices, throughout the Marvel franchise, these Infinity Stones have actually been in plain sight all through every single film.
Yeah.
Which, if you ever want to check it out, go onto Google and type in, I think it's Infinity War Infinity Stones, and it will show you an image. I think it's like 4 of them, but it shows you where they are. And believe you me, When you see it, it'll blow your mind. Trust me.
See,
But
that's what I like about Marvel. They like to put like wee little details in.
oh yeah.
And then, yeah, of course you always have your Easter eggs as well.
Oh, sweet tunes.
But I don't think I saw many Easter eggs in Guardians of the Galaxy that I knew. I probably need to watch the movie again.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, I never really read the Guardians of the Galaxy comics. So if there was anything that was like, oh hey comic book fans, here's this, then yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I do actually want to read the comics.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
But I will get around to that at some point. There's so
So-
much other comics I want to collect. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, yeah, so.
So bringing it back onto the precise topic we were on about half hour ago.
Yeah, so anyways, we were also going to be talking about 3 of the actors that we thought were really good in this movie.
Now, from the outset, what I will say is there was a lot more actors in this film, but to be honest, if we were to sit here and praise every single individual actor, we would be here till the end of time.
And then editor Katie will get really, really annoyed.
Yes. So we've picked 3 that we think will best, sum up some good things that you guys can look forward to in this film.
Yes, so we have obviously the main lead who plays Star-Lord, aka Peter Quill, and that is Chris Pratt, who basically is an amazing actor. He's just, you can tell that he really, really enjoys his role. You can tell when an actor actually wants to be there and enjoys their role.
Yeah.
Like, you have those actors who you can tell it's like they're over there for the money.
Yeah.
But you can tell that Chris Pratt loves his role. He enjoys every single second of it.
Yeah.
And that's what I love, because then you get a much better performance. And also, of course, there was just a moment in that film where I felt like it was probably some of his best acting.
Oh yeah, definitely. And to be honest, I was only really aware of Chris Pratt when I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, but I've been made aware just today that basically this kid, way back in a TV show I watched as a kid, from that to this, he skyrocketed to stardom straight from a young age. So
I mean, yeah, the dude's doing really good. And he's also been in other movies as well. So it's not just Marvel movies he's getting into.
yeah.
So obviously can't wait to see more of Chris Pratt, especially when it comes to the next Guardians of the Galaxy film and also Infinity Wars.
So we'll move on to next one.
Yes, and that is
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel, who plays Baby Groot.
Which, it's one of those, if any of you guys know of the franchise, the Fast and the Furious series, you'll know who Vin Diesel is, obviously. But when you take that kind of actor and put him into a role where the 3 words he says is,
I am Groot.
it doesn't really click until you really think about that's probably the easiest role that anybody has ever done.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, Groot itself is some amazing computer wizardry, followed in by a probably high-pitched version of Vin Diesel going, I am Groot.
But yeah, even though he only ever says, I am Groot, you could easily just half-ass that.
Yeah.
And just be like, I am Groot. Whatever. But no, sometimes you can even tell when, even though we don't know exactly what he's saying, the only people who really know are Rocket and I think Star-Lord kind of knows as well.
Yeah.
But you can also tell that, also like when you, I think also due to the credit of the people who did it, obviously made Groot, that they made him very like expressive.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a tree, but he's one of the most expressive characters in the movie.
Yeah, definitely. So, the final actress that we're going to talk about today is, if any of you guys are any much of a Doctor Who fan, then you will automatically know who I'm talking about. It's the one, the only, the girl who waited Miss Amy Pond, also known as Karen Gillan.
Yes. So yeah, I would have to say she was very, very good in this. She was very, very
You
good.
can't talk today,
I
can you?
know.
Long day.
Yes, I know. Anyways, yes. But yeah, she did very good in this movie, I would have to say. I mean, the fact when I first, like, when the first movie came out and I heard that she was gonna be in it, I was kind of like, what? Why is Amy Pond in this? Why did she turn blue? What happened?
Yeah.
But obviously, you can tell that, because a lot of the times when you see an actor out of a film, you go, oh, that's so-and-so from so-and-so.
Yeah.
But in this movie, you know, it's her own character.
Yeah.
It's like, she's very, like, it's because it's a very different type of character she's playing.
Yeah.
Where Amy was, you know, flirty, you know, bossy, Scottish girl, but I know I just described myself. Shush.
Yes, pretty much.
But well, technically I'm not Scottish. But that's a whole.
That's a whole different kettle of badgers.
Yeah. Basically, and also in this one, like obviously in the first one she plays a villain. In this one, still kind of a villain, but there is character development for her. I would have to say.
Yeah, there's a lot of personal growth with her character, which, if any of you guys don't really know the Guardians of the Galaxy films in general, she plays a character called Nebula, which, from what I am aware, is Gamora's sister.
Like, they're not really sisters, but they like grew up together to the point that they were kind of.
Yeah.
Because basically Thanos was kind of like their dad.
Yeah.
But not really.
What the one thing which I thought was interesting, which you could see between them, one was the amount of hate that Nebula has, which I won't spoil it, but as we said a minute ago, there is character progression, so have a look at that. Anyway, when you look at not Gamora, Nebula, I can't talk today, you will notice that there is a lot of hostility, but you also notice it shows how much those two have gone through, because those two were put up against each other to fight. And each time that Nebula lost, Thanos would just remove a part of her and replace it with a machine, which shows just how long those two have been like at each other's throats, which is a very bad turn of phrase, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but yeah, I would just have to say she did a very amazing job at it, and of course we would love to talk about every other actor in this movie, but there was a lot of actors in this movie since it's basically the Avengers movie, but in space.
Very, very true.
But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this review.
So the last thing we will do before we go is, as you saw when we did our Lego Batman review, couldn't think of the word there. Why did I forget that word? The usual thing we do at this point is we give a scoring, 1 to 10. Yeah. 1 being, dear heavens above, that needs to be put in the bargain bin. To 10 being, it's a masterpiece, it needs to be given an Oscar.
Yes, and also, no, just like all of the awards.
All of the awards ever. So we had to talk about it. We threw a lot of stuff at the wall and saw what stuck.
And we came up with the result of a 9 out of 10.
Which means basically it is a brilliant movie, but it's not perfect.
No, but again, I have not seen a perfect movie in years.
Neither have I.
If I have to say, in my opinion, obviously, I don't know if anybody else would agree, I'd say the first movie was a 10 out of 10. Because just how much fun it was, and you were introducing the characters and everything. And Marvel took a huge risk when it came to Guardians of the Galaxy. Because, I mean, they kind of was like, you put it in a raccoon and a tree in together.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going to happen there? But again, it's Marvel, so they know what they're doing. Unlike DC, but that's another thing.
Which, by the way, remember what I said about the Infinity Gauntlet? I have lost ability of speech. Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 if any of you guys have seen the end of the film, there is a point where Quill holds a stone. I think it's Ronan's trying to steal a stone or something from him. That stone itself is actually an infinity stone. So I'll leave that with you guys. That'll give you something to, go away and have a look for.
Yeah.
But remember what I said about Google? Check it out. It'll blow your minds. Trust me.
Yeah. So again, tell us down in the comments if you've seen this movie and what were your thoughts?
Yeah,
did
definitely.
you enjoy it? Did you think it was meh? Or did you think you completely disagree with us and go, what, that movie was horrible, what are you talking about?
Yeah, end of the day, if you disagree with us, that's totally your opinion. We're just here to...
give ours.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I think that's pretty much it. So guys, if you enjoyed this...
remember to like and subscribe for more reviews and other things that are popping up if you saw our update video.
And also, check down in, description or whatever, and you'll probably find links to, our channels.
Yeah, so
our
if
separate
you,
ones.
So if you enjoy me, then go subscribe to me.
And if you like the look of my face, then you can check out my channel.
But also there will be projects
Very, very soon.
that we're gonna work on, and also it's summer soon, so
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this review, and yeah.